Mm, mm.
That nigga said, you heard that that he just said? He about to sleep with a white woman tomorrow,
Nah, bro,
dog.
I'm staying
Tomorrow
locked
he
in.
gonna sleep.
I'm staying locked in. I'm staying locked in.
Okay. All right.
I'm staying locked in. I'm staying locked in.
All right, we'll
Nah,
see. We'll
that
see.
nigga ain't heard a thing you said. Yeah.
Nah,
Man, I know.
I heard
Right. He
everything.
gonna see that white dog and she gonna have that right stench of a Doberman pincher. He gonna say that's my
Wait,
type.
out in the rain. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, out in the rain, that Doberman pincher gonna be calling him.
Nah,
That man said, I said check up on him in 6 months. That man said, how am I gonna hide her?
they're
How am
gonna
I
be
gonna
calling. I'm not
hide
gonna be
her?
answering. I'm not gonna be answering.
How they gonna call? Change your phone number, man. They can't call you.
Now I'm talking about like just in general, in real life, I'm gonna just stay focused,
Yeah,
not
change.
like
Yeah, there you go. Stay focused, man. Get you a beautiful black woman. Listen, man, there ain't nothing greater on the face of God's green earth than an Israelite woman.
That's right.
nah,
Period.
100%.
The Lord knew what he was making when he made her skin tone. Like you see them stinking ass Africans, them Africans got a
All right, Shalom. First off, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak. We want to give double honors to those and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutations to all you walking with thirst, pushing this truth and sincerity out in charity. With the brothers out here from the Great Millstone camp here in Des Moines, Iowa, we come at you with another lesson. Spyra Hakwadash, the Holy Spirit that works within the hopeful elect, rightly dividing the word of truth. And this lesson is going to be quick, as you see in the clip in the beginning, man, as Captain Desariak. And me and the brother, we were, during our lunch break, we were kind of just chilling out, watching this. And I recorded this after, but before, he said, basically it's a sin to sleep with the other nations. That's something that we know that he teaches, that sleeping with white women is a sin, and other nations and things like that. That's already a given, but, this is another receipt, showing you that this man, first of all, he worships the black woman. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, he ain't wrong when the Lord, when he said the Lord, he created the Israelite woman, right? The best thing, which is true. You know what I'm saying? But in this side, bro, they're all bugged out. Even the apostles and the elders always tell you, hey, get you a white woman, bro. Because these women out here, these Israelite women out here bugged the hell out. All right? Through, man. And if you go back to that clip, if you want, he's talking about the beautiful black woman, worshiping her, bro. Talking to her like like a god. You know what I'm saying? And he told that brother, he basically said he about to go sleep with a white woman right now.
Yeah. He was shaming that brother for him having women of the other nations, man.
Yeah. And like I said before, it's not in this clip, and like I said, he said it before I recorded it, but basically he said it was a sin. You know what I'm saying? And but we're gonna get a couple precepts, man. Proving that that's not a sin, bro. First we can get the for example, the example of Jacob. You know what I'm saying? King Solomon, did he sin? Right. His sin wasn't sleeping with the women. The sin was that he worshipped the gods of the other nations. That's what the sin was.
In his old age.
And exactly, so we could read about different things. So for him to say that, and the audacity of this dude, and the bottom of the little caption or whatever, the title of his live on TikTok, it said, "Do you know the Bible?" Like, bro, you don't even know the Bible, bro. You proud. Right, that one dude called him you turned Hollywood now. He got mad. But it's true, bro. This dude on here for clout. He on here for the lucre's sake. You know what I'm saying? For money, for fame. You know what I'm saying? So we can get them precepts, brother. Whatever you got.
I got this Numbers 1:18. It says, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls. All right, and I brought this out to show that what? To show that we determine our lineage by what? By our fathers, man. Okay? So it's the father that establishes the pedigree, man, that establishes your lineage. All right, you can read about that in Matthew, the first chapter, man. You go through Yahweh Shai's lineage, and it's all males. It's all the fathers, man, of his ancestry, man. Okay. And a lot of those, and a lot of our forefathers, man, didn't have women of our nation to bring in, right, their sons, man.
Right, I got this right. It says 1 Kings 11 and 11 and 1. The point is in 3. It says, but King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and the Hittites. And the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither they shall come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart after other gods. That was the sin.
Right.
That wasn't the sin to sleeping with him. The sin is because he would turn your heart unto other gods. All right? But it tells you what, he had Edomite woman, the so-called white woman today, and this dude said it was a sin. Sleeping with white women is a sin. Come on, bro. Like that Pastor Hara, we said, man, let me see a good-looking Edomite woman. I'm gonna take her home that night. You know, because, bro, there's some badass Edomite women. There's some badass other nations. Like, personally, I love me some Moabite, some Ammon. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. You know, but it's not a sin, bro. You know, like, for example, like we mentioned Jacob. None of the women that he had children with were Israelites.
Right. All his sons came from women of other nations, man.
You know, because, you know, the Israelite, obviously we know it comes from what? And we read that Numbers. From the father. Mm-hmm. So Jacob, you know what I'm saying? He had them 12 sons, man. So what is this dude talking about? Like, come on now. And then we're reading here, King Solomon, right? The wisest man on earth. Right? It says, but I'll read 12. Salaki, let me read it again. 1 Kings 11 and 2. Of the nations concerning the Lord, which the children of Israel, ye shall not go unto them, neither they shall come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Solomon clave unto these in love. And another thing I was thinking about, you know what I'm saying, King David, Moses, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Miriam and Aaron were murmuring because he had a Ethiopian woman, I believe it was. You know, so these are all different examples of our forefathers that are having other women, bro. It's not a sin. It's a concubine. It's a lesser wife. All right? But as it's going to say, how many wives and concubines did Solomon have? Right? Verse 3, which is the point that I wanted. It says, and he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines. And his wives turned away his heart. And that was the sin. Right? And if you read down, it tells you you're going to turn into other gods and things like that. But let's see what it says in the English. It says, let's say, well, in Wikipedia, right, in the Hebrew is Payalagash. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But it's basically a concubine, paramour. Look at paramour. What does a paramour mean? Well, let me look it up real quick. I got it. Let's see. Just in the regular definition, Google. A paramour, a lover, especially a lover. It's a lover. That's what it is. But a concubinage, this is from the Wikipedia, is an interpersonal or sexual relationship between two people in which the couples do not want to or cannot enter into a full marriage. Exactly. We're not supposed to marry the other nations. We're supposed to have them as concubines. That's it. All right. That like I said, and we're gonna harp it on that. That's what King Solomon's sin was, is he turned away with other gods. He actually went into marriages with them, you know, and served their gods. Which we're supposed to. We have a law that where there's a woman that was captive that we grabbed from war. You know what I'm saying? We'll make her shave her head, bro. You know what I'm saying? For her nails, yeah. Exactly, all that, man. You know, put the clothes away from her captivity. You know, mourn. I believe a month more. All right, and then you go on to her. Right? She's supposed to conform to our ways. We're not supposed to conform to them. All right. You got something else? Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Ruth 4, and let's see, Ruth 4 and verse 13. Just get straight to the point. It says, so Boaz took Ruth, and she was his wife, and he went in onto her. The Lord Yahbashim Yahushai gave her conception, and she bare a son. Now the woman said unto Naomi, Blessed be the Lord Yahbashim Yahushai, which have not left thee this day without a kinsman, that his name may be famous in Israel. And he should be unto thee a restorer of thy life, and a nourisher of thine old age. For thy daughter-in-law, which loveth thee, which is better to thee than 7 sons, hath borne him. Now Naomi took the child and laid it in her bosom, and became nurse unto it. See, just read a little bit more. It says, and the woman, her neighbors gave it a name, saying, This is a son born to Naomi, and they call his name Obed, and he is the father of Jesse, the father of David.
Exactly. So what? Boaz was the grandfather of David. All right. So
and Ruth was a Moabite.
Yep,
she was a Moabitess, you know.
And that was the grandmother of David. You know. But guess what? David is an Israelite, a Judite. So the woman has nothing to do with it. That wasn't a sin.
Right.
Like, what? Come on, bro. That's the lineage. Yahushua comes through that lineage.
Right.
And he didn't sin. So I explain that. Captain Zariak has to explain that then. So the Lord came in the flesh. He came in the flesh and he sinned. How does that make sense, bro? Yahushua walked perfectly. That's why he was given for a sacrifice. That's why he redeemed us with his blood, because he was perfect. He didn't sin in that. He didn't sin in that lifetime. So what is he talking about, bro? See, these are all little things that these people talk about. These false prophets talk about. That there's so many gray areas, bro. So many gray areas. But the Wadi Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai for allowing us to see that. You got more on that?
No, but Boaz was David's great-grandfather.
Great-grandfather, the water, you know, fathers. But the water, to be specific, great-grandfather. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? The point still stands. It's like, dude, like, come on, bro. Like, what you gonna explain now? All right? But can you get Titus 1:9, Baba Kasha? Because his mouth needs to be stopped, bro. A lot of people are believing him, this and that and the third, which is cool. Because we already know ultimately the Lord don't want everybody.
Bro, he had buddy ass on the line shook. Talking about no, I'm just not gonna answer my phone no more.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna.
When the white bitch calls me, I'm just not gonna answer my phone no more.
Like, bro, like he's not even sinning, bro. Like, what the hell is going on, bro? You making that brother go the fuck off? He's not doing anything wrong. Like, what? Go ahead.
This is Titus 1:9. It says, holding fast the faithful word, as he hath been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers.
That's a vain talker right there, bro. He don't know what he talking about. He just talking. Laughing and shit. You know, the apostles always talk about, and we notice his fucking big ass teeth. Right. You know, if you seen that clip, man, in the beginning that we played. Always cracking up, bro.
All teeth and palms, man. Like, shit's funny all the goddamn time.
Right. Like, bro, you're making this man stumble over something that he's not even supposed to be stumbling over, bro.
Yeah, you setting a stumbling block in front of this man, talking about how he can't deal with women of the other nations.
Shit crazy.
Clearly, we just read that our forefathers dealt with women of the other nations, man.
Right. And another thing, too, he was talking about how they stink. You know, the white women stink. I mean, that's true. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got the unique smell, even these other nations or whatever. But even our fucking women, bro, they stink.
It's part of the curses, man.
And that's what I'm saying. They fucking stink. So, I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
They got baldness.
Like, shit. Like, at least, you know what I'm saying? That shit, we rather deal with the other nations because why? Because they give us more fucking peace than our own women. They listen more than our own women. Like, that's fucked up, but it's true.
Yeah, it says it in the curses, man. The tender and delicate woman that is among you, right? She should have an evil eye towards you.
That's it.
Roughly paraphrasing.
That's it, bro. You know, this dude, man, shit, he, like, you know, that one dude, you know what I'm saying? I forgot what his name was, but he told me, he's like, what you gonna do? You know, if ICE comes over here and he's grabbing up a woman, and this, you know, and this dude said, we neighborhood watching over here, we don't know. Like, bro, like, you know damn well he's got he's got like a woman worship spirit on him, bro. Anything that has to do with the woman, bro, he gets offended.
Well, you got to think that's where that's a lot of his contribution. That's where a lot of his contributions come from.
Oh yeah, you know,
a lot of his
from
followers is the nigga woman.
You know, shalom, brother. You know, fucking the fucking bonnet tight as hell.
Hair wrap tight as shit.
Right, that too. You know, they be using bonnets and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Flippers and shit coming out in pajamas. You know, it's all bugged out, bro. But go ahead, go back on that Titus.
It says Titus 1 and verse 10. It says, For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision.
Especially them that know who they are. Mm-hmm. Captain Zariak, he know he is Israelite. Right. He's one of the top teachers of ISUPK. But he's teaching something wrong, bro. And we're here just to point it out, bro. You know, because I personally don't know this man, you know what I'm saying? He's been laboring, but I don't know this man. But all I'm attacking is his doctrine.
Right. That's all we're coming after, man.
Exactly. You know, man. You know what I'm saying?
You laying stumbling blocks before the people, man.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, come on, bro. Like, you can't do that to our people, man. They need the right leader. They need right leaders, man, in the spirit to teach them from right from wrong. And you're teaching them something that's right, that's wrong. So you're teaching the opposite. All right, go ahead.
Verse 11 says, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake.
Exactly. Why you know damn well the women love that shit. They be extra donation. I'm speaking as a man, but you know, but it's a thought. You know, like, oh shit, he defended us again. Okay, right. Here you go, more money, money.
He love the sisters.
Yeah, he love the sisters. You know, but hey, man, it's all good, bro. Like we said, bro, it's all good. It pisses you off. It makes you mad. But at the same time, we know what it is with the Lord, bro. We know that people gotta shit. Like the elder Yashawamba always says, it's better them than us. Shit, we in a better position. All right, but all our job is to what? It's to you know, clean the blood off our hands, because we ain't gonna be guilty of that shit. We seen that. We pointed it out. We said it was wrong. We gave you the precepts, and that's what our job is, man.
Marked it, man. Scopeo, man.
Yeah, you can actually grab that, man. We can end on that if you want. Romans 16. Yeah.
This is
and then you can go into that word Scopeo as well, man, just for the new listeners.
Okay, this is just grab the other. This is Romans 16 in verse 17. It says, Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. That's an offense contrary to the doctrine, because the doctrine is you can sleep with these other nations. Mm-hmm. He's teaching contrary. He's saying, no, you can't. It's a sin. He's making somebody stumble and fall and think that he's sinning, even though it's not, bro. That's exactly what that precept is saying as well. Then he brought out the Hebrews 10 and 26, talking about if you willfully sin, right? Trying to align that with sleeping with white women after you already know the truth, how you're not supposed to sleep with them. Now, if you go and sleep with them again, right, there's no sacrifice for your sin. Right? He said that. Hey, I believe he said it. Well, now you know. Well, before this live stream, he said obviously it was imputed to you. Now you know. So right. After this live stream, if you do it again, you know, he said something like that. You know what I'm saying? But he was alluding to that, bro. And that's like, bro, like, come on, man. You know, you're misleading our people, bro. Like, I thought you loved Israel. That action right there shows that you don't love Israel because you're lying. Go ahead. And you went into this word. I went into this word scopeo. It means to look at. Mark? I went into this word mark, which is the Greek word scopeo, salakia, which means to look at, observe, to fix one's eyes upon, direct one's attentions to look at, you know, and that's what our eyes are fixed upon, man. All right. It says, now I beseech you, brethren, mark them. All right. We've seen that he says something off, and we're here correcting it, man. All eyes on him. You know what I'm saying? All eyes on him. It says, now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. For they that are such serve not our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, but their own belly.
Exactly.
And by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple.
Man, that dude love to joke around and giggle and cackle and shit.
Right.
You know.
It just shows you that he serves his own belly, man. He's not coming with 100% doctrine.
Right.
All right. And it says by good words and fair speeches, man. He's an eloquent speaker. Okay.
Yeah, he's a good speaker.
Yeah, he's a good speaker. So hey, he knows how to twist that shit to to make it appease the people, man.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, and like we keep saying, bro, it's, you know, it's all good, bro. It happens. All we did, point that out, bring some scriptures out, saying this is not a sin, bro. You know, and we're gonna keep it moving, man. You know, because we're in beautiful times right now, bro. We see what's going on with Iran. You know, different people getting killed. You know, Donald Trump not knowing what the hell he doing. All right, different things is coming out, bro, and we in a beautiful time, man. Tonight's gonna be the start of the new year for us. You know what I'm saying? 2 weeks gonna be what? The Passover. So we're in beautiful times, man. All we gotta do is stay strong, man. Continue to do what we're doing through the Spirit, you know, and keep each other, hey, man, occupied in the prophecies, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. That's all I had, brother. Unless you had something else.
That's all I had as well.
All right, well, Lord willing, that lesson was edifying through the Spirit. We want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Hakwadash. We want to give double honors to those and apostles of Great Millstone that will well. Peace and salutations to all you walking out there, pushing the truth and sincerity out in charity. Shalom.
So, whoa.